Hello, my good people of Biafra. Hello, my good people of Nigeria. Hello, my good people of Africa and the world at large. I beg you, make una hear this headline. This one is from the Special Counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Aloysius Ejimako. He came with a very important and a very interesting message. He want to give to the general public, to the Biafrans, whether you are autopilot or manapilot, are you Masob or are you Masopu? Are you Biafran Nation League? Are you Biafran Legion Army? Anywhere where you belong, I beg you, draw closer now. Bring your ear very close before Mama Wagishi and listen to this very important message. Listen, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will end Buhari's 8 good years of persecution against the Igbos and also the Biafrans, because the number of people being killed during the reign of Buhari in the Biafra land is alarming. Even the word of the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics cannot ascertain the amount. They said it is uncountable. And yet, the international community was mute. And they said nothing about it, to show you that the international community supported whatever that is happening to the Biafrans, because the emergence of Biafra have become a nightmare to the entire world, even to the US themselves, because they know what the Biafrans are capable of doing. Well, another one is this Reno Omokri's letter to the what is this called to the Atiku Abubakar and PDP over Mazi Tinubu's academic record. Where my wonderful people, please, there's no time to tell time. I want to go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. I beg, help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification icon, be notified each time we go live or we post something new. This channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. Please draw closer now, because hey, I'm moving forward very fast. Though there's no time to tell time. Aloysius Ejimako, Special Counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has retreated the call to the release of the Biafran agitator and also the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Ejimako said Tinubu will end former President Muhammadu Buhari's 8 years of persecution by releasing Kanu. He insisted that Kanu's freedom would end that dark era of Muhammadu Buhari. Posting on X, the constitutional lawyer urged Tinubu to also release all prisoners of conscience and prisoners of hope that are being held in different Nigerian cells or prisons. According to him, Tinubu does not need more court orders to carry out the appeal. He wrote, regardless of your stance on self-determination, it is wrong that for 8 good years, Buhari brutally persecuted those that demanded it. The only fair way to close that dark era is to hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now and all prisoners of conscience. At official BAT doesn't need any more court orders to do so, according to Aloysius Ejimako. Then we are moving to Nigerian news or politics, as it is to be called. Former presidential head Reno Omokri has written an open letter to the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its 2023 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar over the ongoing controversy about Bola Adekunle Tinubu's Chicago State University academic records. Let's hear what he got to say. Recall that Atiku is challenging Tinubu's presidential election victory in the February 25th poll conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) that is not dependent. Certificate forgery, age discrepancy, and electoral malpractices are among petitions filed by Atiku and other presidential candidates challenging the All Poverty Congress APC candidate Tinubu. Reacting, however, to the lingering arguments ahead of the Supreme Court judgment, where Atiku and Obi of the Labour Party are hopefully of defeating Tinubu, Omokri took to his ex-handle on Friday to address PDP, his supposed party. I warned Atiku about Obi. Okay. Okute News report that Omokri is known as a staunch supporter of Atiku before and during the 2023 general elections. However, Omokri has been seen recently defending President Tinubu against his favorite candidate in the just concluded election. My dear, these people can never be trusted. In his open letter to the PDP on Friday morning, Omokri recalled that he warned Atiku about Peter Obi ahead of the 2023 general election. Recalled that Obi was a member of the PDP but withdrew his membership after the fallout from the party's primary election and joined the Labour Party. If you could remember, my dear, Obi never do any primary with the PDP. So don't come here and lie to people. Don't come here and complicate issues. Obi never, and if Obi ever did primary with PDP, there's no anyhow he will come out to Labour Party and they will present him as a presidential candidate, where he did his primary and won is on Labour Party. If you want to know, if you don't want to know, then up to you. According to Mokri, he told Atiku about the need to convince Obi not to run for the presidency, noting that doing so will steal a chunk of the party's votes. If not for desperation, why will Atiku, PDP, go to Supreme Court? According to Reno Mokiri, speaking on the issues of Tinubu's academic records being challenged by Atiku, Mokiri berated the move, saying that it was an act of desperation. Make una dey hear am. Now PDP member be this you, he don't change now because Atiku no win. He don't divert. We all of one. You Festus Akpamu, what did they call him? Bayo Nonoga and FFK, all of one are the same thing. Now he wondered why a party that had produced the likes of Obasanjo, late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, and Goodluck Jonathan would resort to such moves after losing woefully in the presidential selection. What do we now want to prove at the Supreme Court? Even in the unlikely event, we are all allowed to present new evidence that Bola Tinubu forged a diploma for a degree that he legitimately earned. If not for desperation, why would the great PDP that produced the likes of all these presidents even consider clutching at such weak straws? It is like saying a man forged a check for an account in his name. Hey, while I know the village Omokri said, read the full text of Omokri's open letter to the People's Democratic Party below. Let us go there. It has been said that a person is worst enemy. Person's worst enemy is the individual who he feeds their weaknesses and vulnerabilities. The 2023 election is over. Peter Obi defeated us, not Bola Tinubu. By contesting in an election he knew he would not win. Peter Obi stole away votes that will eventually have come to the People's Democratic Party. The Southeast has always voted PDP since 1999. Only 2023 was an exception. That is why we lost, according to Reno Omokri. As a true friend of the People's Democratic Party, okay, as a true friend, not a party member, I told Peter Obi this before the election. I also said the same thing to Waziri Atiku Abubakar. I said, if we did not find a way to convince Peter Obi not to run, then we would have to take him on head on, because there was not enough space for both him and Waziri Atiku on the plenty for victory. But that is now a history. The fact of the matter is that the current trajectory of our party is very similar to that of election denial that prevailed on the Republican Party after the 2020 selection. Pinning all our hopes on a smoking gun from Chicago State University that failed to manifest shows that we have reached the end of our ropes. Let us face the truth. Arise TV and other irresponsible media got our hopes up unnecessarily. Chicago State University never denied Bola Tinubu. That was a big fat lie from Rufai Oseni. At Rufai Dare, a corrupt journalist sponsored by P2B, a rival of Mr. Tinubu. Make on see where the thing they go. A meticulous reading of Mr. Westberg's disposition shows that he affirmed Mr. Tinubu 3 times as a bona fide graduate. They was issued with a diploma certificate. Under normal circumstances, it will be apparent to us that there is no case here. Chicago State University, through its registrar, Mr. Caleb Westberg, has testified under oath that Bola Tinubu, mayor now president of Nigeria, was admitted, attended, and graduated from their institution. That is not what your principal have challenged you. His challenge is that the result he provided is false, and he have every intel. This one now, what is happening to APC now is that PDP have what they call it, an inside APC, and it will be inside Bola Tinubu that knows everything, how this certificate come about. So this one you are talking now, don't know, hey, politics can make somebody to become mumu. Even lying against your own principal. They never denied his credentials. What they said, both in their affidavit and the disposition that followed, is that they could not attest to the diploma tendered by Bola Tinubu to the Independent National Electoral Commission. Not because Bola Tinubu did not graduate from their university, but because a third-party vendor issued it, and certificates are more of a Nigerian thing. Let me tell you, they deny that even the certificate of so-called Bola A. Tinubu have never and can never have never been ever issued, not even once or twice, and have never been collected since 1979. And you are here turning things upside down against your own candidate. Chai. In any case, members of my party do not know. In November of 2022, this same Mr. Mike Enehoro Eba attempted to disqualify Mr. Tinubu on exactly this same ground. And a federal capital territory magistrate court struck out his case without being assigned. And we think the Supreme Court will give credence to what a magistrate court dismissed. What do we now want to prove at the Supreme Court? Even in the unlikely event, we are allowed to present new evidence that Bola Tinubu fought a diploma for a degree that he legitimately earned. If not for desperation, why would the PDP that produced the likes of Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, and Jonathan even consider clutching such weak straws? It is like saying a man fought a check for an account on his name. Bola Tinubu's political foes have clutched at this straw before in 1999 and 2023 and failed. And that is what we now want to hold on to in 2023, 20 years after it failed. The people behind this desperation are almost all agents of P2B. Make sure they hear how Atiku went to court. And now, these people are calling P2B. If P2B does not kill this Rono Mokri, in your next life, you will fear P2B. If the mention of P2B, the gods of the land of P2B will not kill you, you will not rest. Atiku, your own people went to court. Now you are diverting the attention to P2B. They don't love Waziri, Atiku Abubakar, or the PDP. It is a strategy of using Waziri to fight Asiwaju, hoping they cancel each other and that a rerun election is ordered, which P2B will win. They fail to consider that as of today, that is daddy impossible. Waziri Atiku Abubakar would have been a better president than Bola Tinubu, but we were outsmarted by Bola Tinubu. Our redemption will not come from Chicago, it will come from facing reality and ensuring we do not have a divided house in 2027. If I have been more loyal to the PDP than those now trying to make something out of nothing, and if I cannot tell my party the truth, then to borrow the words of Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians 15:19, I am of all men most miserable. So my wonderful people, when I don't hear them, this one is coming from the betrayer and the hater of P2B and the hater of truth. Moreno, Omonketa, small goat with the back, according to the translation from their own people. They say this man, he not watch anything for their place, only to make noise. Anyway, my wonderful people, I don't know how to put this, but make on see how person go come out, come turn to what do they call it? Come turn to enemy or progress to someone who never. Even Atiku was even calling P2B. Join hands with me so that we can fight against this thing. Calling Kwankwaso and the rest of them. And everybody was a kind of silent. Now this mumu of a man come out now and be calling P2B. Now P2B is the one that, hey, God have me. So P2B now is now using Atiku Abubakar to fight Tinubu. Oh, buddy. In fact, Otilo, he don't go. Anyway, my wonderful people, I beg you, make gonna help me share this message. Like on it, comment on it, and make sure you do what? You turn on your notification icon, will be notified each time we go live or post something on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. I'll be right back again with another blockbuster. Help me continue sharing, commenting, and liking. Also, subscribing to my channel. All the very, very important and very, very necessary. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Kemesiano. I'm coming back again.